The views expressed in this presentation are those of the hosts and guests and do not represent the views of any lodge, Grand Lodge, appended body, or any other person or persons whomsoever.
Brothers, we are at Refreshment.
I'll sit in the corner and look cool and be like, what up? That's me.
I don't want to talk about you either, Marty, but here we are.
Just because my style isn't death.
I truly regret this already.
I regret this.
The 10 of your faithful press.
Oh man, it is great. I can feel this.
That's assuming anybody even watches the podcast.
Yeah.
The 5 minutes that I watched, I really did enjoy it.
Welcome to the At Refreshment Masonic Video Podcast. I'm your host, Wesley Reuter, and once again, you're going to meet everyone else. Over to my left, we're going to have a regular guy.
Regular guy.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. A cool guy.
Cool guy. We're still doing that.
Yes.
Hi, everybody. Yoshi, past master of Villa Park Lodge, number 1113. Shail Grotto, Keystone Chapter, and a council and a commandery.
Milkmaid, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mark Victoria, Barrington, Filipinas, Shail Grotto, Palatine, York Rite Chapters, St. Bridget's Council, Valley of Chicago. I think that's it so far.
You know what? Hold on. Real quick question. Are the three of us all right now excellent high priests of our chapters?
I am.
I
I am. That's funny.
That's awesome.
That is
How about that?
hilarious.
Right there, that apron right
That is
there.
hilarious.
Yeah, well,
Right
I
there.
guess that is appropriate. Is that yours?
Yeah, that's my apron.
Oh, okay, that's appropriate. All right, well, you may be wondering where the other two are. Don't worry, they didn't disappear or anything. We have two guests with us today.
Who you are?
Huh?
Didn't you introduce yourself?
He was first.
He was
first.
okay,
He's
I'm
always
sorry.
first.
I'm sorry.
You guys are talking about me forgetting my lines?
Yeah.
For the introduction,
He's
for
been
the
doing all
introduction,
the
and you can't even remember? Oh, gosh, okay. So, anyways, we have two very special guests for you here today. One, we have over here, Miss.
Hi, I'm Niki.
And we have.
Hi, I'm Nicole.
And Nicole is my current junior warden at Raven Lodge 303 sister. So
Oh, cool.
This is my brother's sister and your brother's sister.
Joy. Hi, brother.
And Niki, I know, who helps babysit my daughter every once in a while. So thank you for coming on the show.
Yeah, not a problem. I'm good to be here. Happy to be here.
And you may be wondering what this what's going on. Well, I know there's a lot of single guys out there that are Freemasons, just like me. And I figured I'd bring on two very beautiful women for all these guys.
Aw, my heart.
And I just wanted to see Nicole's eyes roll like, yeah, whatever. So,
A few moments later.
I mean, I'm really good friends with Wes. We hang out a lot. And you know, we don't always talk about Masonry, but what is it, Masonic?
Freemasonry.
Whatever. Whatever. We don't always talk about that kind of stuff, but I mean, I don't hold a bad grudge for one idiot. It'd be like, oh, I dated a guy and he screwed me over. All men are dicks. It's the same thing. You have to take everything that happens with you with a grain of salt.
Well, you'd be surprised how many people actually are just like that, though.
Right. Well, when you told my sister about that, and she was like, "Oh, what about this conspiracy theory? This conspiracy?"
Yeah,
and I was like,
Here we go.
You know,
there's so
many. I know. And at the end of the day, Wes was like, "Well, fuck that shit, because that's not true." And she's like, "Oh, okay."
You know, a lot of the stuff we do here is kind of staged. A lot of it's not off the cuff, but most of the time it is. Half the time it is, half the time it is. All the alcohol is real.
Let's clear that up.
We did. No, hold on. We talked beforehand. We heard a little bit of the stories and everything, and as she was saying that story, and then they started talking about what the dating scene is now, and I'm just I never understood the way some people interacted now. I'm just really? It's I'm taken aback by it. I'm just really? That's cool now?
Well, you guys have been married for how long?
How long have you two been together?
Oh my God! How long have you guys lived in matrimony? But like you've been married for
3 years.
3 years, and you've been married.
I've been
for...
actually just married just this past July.
So
not
you've
even a year.
been in the dating game.
I've been
It's
in the
pretty-
dating game,
It's
and
rough.
I mean, like, I found my wife on Bumble. You know,
There you
Oh,
go. There's hope out there.
no. So I found my wife on Bumble, but we really came from like more of like a traditional like dating scene, and like Bumble was like pretty much like kind of like one of our like, all right, let's
one step after, like
let's do this
Yeah.
because we're just tired of like, you know, oh, I met you at the grocery store type of a thing.
Yeah.
You know, so so yeah, I was in that dating scene.
It was in
And
the
it's-
frozen food section when I really.
when I reached for that that jug of ice cream.
But
When I reached for that hungry
How long
man.
did you guys date?
we dated for about
When I reached for
My
that
wife's like, I'll make you dinner.
kids cuisine.
I think we dated about like a year and a half. I want to say before we got married.
Okay.
You know, so it was kind of quick because I mean we're in our mid to late 30s.
Yeah.
So it was.
But I
more
mean,
like,
if you feel it, you feel it.
yeah, basically.
'Cause, like-
but
Nicole, you are my brother's sister. It's just so funny.
My brother's sister.
Anytime I
brother's
see
sister.
Nicole out and about, and you're like, oh, you're my brother's sister. And you were like, oh my gosh, you know who I am. So, I told you this. Well, I don't know if you remember the first story I told you. You remember the first one I told you about the obligations? It was a while ago.
Yeah, it
And
was
now
a while
We
ago.
were drinking, and I know you're kind of like,
I'm like,
you
when is he
talking
gonna
about?
shut the?
I mean, they say that to
He
him all
does
the
talk
time.
a lot. Once he gets going.
And then he's like, here, let me do this impression.
you don't like my impressions? I mean, that doesn't get
No.
the girls going.
Can you
No.
do a Stanguli impression?
you gotta. I think he's got what you got, like what? Irish? Scotland Irish?
For real? Am I? No, because I am.
No, I know. I said you got that, like that impression.
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
accent.
Yeah, I can do. Well, I'm part Scottish and all that stuff, so maybe it's just that.
You got to do your.
We'll have to
spinduli.
do like a watch the video and then he can practice.
Yes. You got to learn the spinduli for us.
You got a rubber chicken in that crate over there?
He's like, yeah, wait.
Rubber ducky.
We'll get to that. So, some of your brother's friends are Freemasons, and I don't know if you like any of them or anything, but when you see us dressed up when we go to the bar after meetings and stuff, what is your impression of that? Are you just like, what are these weirdos doing? Or
Well, we could put fools instead of weirdos, but
okay.
it's pretty cool. You know, I mean, I'm glad you guys found something that you guys like to do. Mm-hmm. Maybe your little brotherhood.
You're not gonna say what you tell me at the bar?
so much lamer.
What do I tell you at the
My
bar?
mom says I'm cool.
I know, my mom.
You were a little odd and weird and this and that. So you're a little bit more looser at the bar, but that's all right. When it comes to like dating, because hey, I'm gonna be new to it. I've got a whole bunch of time spent in Freemasonry. I've got some Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays where I'm going to meetings and can't go out and see somebody, or let's put it this way, I choose not to because I do these Freemason meetings and stuff like that. How would that hold up with you ladies being single and trying to find a man and he says this? Does it sound like he doesn't have time for you? What does it sound like?
I wouldn't say he doesn't have time for you. Just, I mean, the meetings aren't 12 hours a day.
No, but how would you explain our meetings? Let's grotto. We do that once a month, right? But we're usually going out and drinking afterwards.
See, yeah, I wouldn't use grotto.
I wouldn't use grotto
because
because
But that's
grotto we
an
involve the
important-
families, the women,
important
the
way
families.
to us.
It's important to us, but we invite our ladies out.
True.
Yeah.
So all our ladies know each other. So like,
Yeah.
I think one of the good things, at least with the grotto, and when we, what is it like? We kind of emphasize with them is we got to bring the ladies out, because once the ladies know each other and they say, "Oh, you guys go out with the grotto guys," like my wife's just like, "Oh, whatever, go ahead, I don't care." Maybe there's times where they want to, they want to see each other, but there are other times where she's like, "It's fine, I don't care," so. So grotto, yeah, it's kind of like a tough thing, but I mean, like I say, like maybe Blue Lodge.
Yeah,
you know?
Blue Lodge, anything York Rite, Scottish Rite,
Yeah,
all that stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
that would be more towards the, hey babe, I'm gonna be out doing this. Hey, I'm gonna be doing this. I gotta go to this meeting. I go to this,
Inspection.
inspection. Inspection.
But how much is too much? I mean, you're married. You're recently married.
Yeah.
How much would be too much?
Dude, honestly, man, I try to keep it maybe once to twice a week I'll go do something, and that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, I try to keep it less than that, but I mean, I do know. I mean, there has been times where I'm like, babe, you will see me Wednesday, and that's it. You will see me Wednesday. That because depending on what's going on, what events are happening,
But here's the thing. So like kind of piggybacking off of Yoshi's, and we could end here pretty soon. Is okay. Like let's say I got Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because like there's been times where I've actually had like just Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I make sure to have it where, like all day Thursday, me and her, just I just concentrate just having like quality time with her, or like or Saturday. It's just whatever she wants to do. I just make sure like I literally have like from whenever we wake up to whenever we go to bed, like just more dedicated towards her. So it's like, okay, yeah, like, and on the days when I am gone, I'll just be gone for the meeting, maybe have a drink, if even that, and then just kind of go straight home just because I'm just like, I just, spend time with her.
Honestly, one of the, it actually works out pretty well because for Blue Lodge, I don't go out afterwards because it's a work night. The only time I really ever go out is when it's like something's happening on a weekend, like a degree or an order, or ceremonial.
And that's rare.
And that's rare. Then the only time I really go out is for Grotto or Council and Commandery, because all three of those things are done on Fridays. And
Friday night just seems like a date killer to me for any new couple.
Yeah, it could be, but it kind of works out sometimes because with my wife, she works retail, so she doesn't always have weekends off like I do. So sometimes it works out that way that she won't. I won't see her Friday night, but Saturday, Sunday, I'm going to see her. You got to find that work relationship Freemasonry balance.
Yeah.
And then when you throw a kid in there, it makes it even harder.
Just don't join every independent body in the world.
I mean, for me, like I like being alone. Like I'm a homebody. I like to be snuggled up in bed with my kitties. But I mean.
Yeah. Let's go to break. I was going to get to that. So.
Okay, go break.
All right. With that, we're going to take a break and we'll be right back. And we're back. So, guys, when it comes to dating, I'm finding out that time is critical. I spend a lot of time doing Masonic stuff, and yet you try to find a companion. So, time. How much time is too much? Does it sound like 2, 3, 4 days out of the week too much? What is... If a guy, whether it's Freemasonry or not, and... say you guys are together for a little while, and he's like, well, I got these things I do. I'm going to be gone maybe 4 times a week, sometimes none. Is that okay?
I like my alone time. I really do. I enjoy my alone time because it's very few and far in between. If that means like I get 45 minutes to scarf down a burger and like lay in pajamas and watch TV, I'm good. I'm fine. As long as he's happy, that means I'm happy. We're good.
Just jammies?
Duh. Onesies. Okay,
Oh,
onesies.
okay.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
see, I wanted
Onesies.
to clarify.
Onesies.
So he's got to be cool with onesies too, right?
He does. Okay, so my theory is I love onesies, okay? Love them. If I had the money, I'd buy a shit ton. I only have 3. I will wear all 3, and you can wear more than ones. But if he's not willing to wear a onesie and have a beer with me and watch a movie, he doesn't match my weird. He's not worth my time.
Does it need to be purple?
It doesn't. He could wear whatever onesie. I actually have like found there's like Chewbacca onesies out there. There are There's a ton of like
Tons.
ones for men.
Chewbacca, Star Wars. That's
Yes,
that's
they
close
have
enough to
super-
Freemasonry, right?
They
guys?
have superhero ones.
They do.
Yeah.
They have a ton
fucking
of
Yoshi
ones.
onesie?
And it doesn't matter if he's
might
gonna
be.
match my weird. Let's go, baby. Let's match
Captain
fucking-
America.
Yes. Let's
Where
match
are
our
ya?
weird. If I find a Harley Quinn onesie and he finds a Joker one, that's my weird. That's my weird. Match my weird, but don't be too weird. Don't try to like fit yourself in a onesie if you don't fit.
Shazam.
Yeah. Yoshi, did you find the Yoshi
Shazam.
onesie?
There
I
is
just
a
watched
Yoshi
that movie.
onesie.
We will try and put a picture.
We should have a
up.
onesie show.
Yes! Oh my God!
Oh,
yes!
onesie
Okay,
show.
I'm so down for that. I'm coming back.
Instead of toga night, you onesie night.
Yeah, fuck yes. Yes.
Tony has to come.
I'm serious. It's so.
I've been trying to get your brother. I got a video of your brother out. Maybe we'll post it at the end.
But they
of
are
the show.
so comfortable, like it's ridiculous. They're so comfortable. And then if you find the right one with the zipper in the ass that you don't have to like unzip entirely and just stay warm, serious. And then you can just go pee that way.
So, brothers, onesies are a way to women's heart.
There you go.
That's what I'm finding out.
Only weird fucking women.
No,
Side
I think all
effect of
women
awesome.
like to be warm.
Yes,
and
it is a
cozy,
side
so.
effect. See, Nicole agrees.
Yeah.
Side effect of
So,
awesome.
Your opinion, Nicole?
You're weird. Thank
What's-
you.
What's too much time? What's not enough?
Maybe at first, if they're like 2, 3, 4 days, I'd be like, okay. But after a while, I'd be like, this has got to stop. Like 2 days, fine. Or maybe even 3. But yeah, I mean, if it's like an obsession, it just like that. Just how much.
Like what
Like
do
you
mean?
almost feel like you're getting
no,
lost.
Yeah,
that's a
like,
good way to put it, but clarify it a little bit. Obsession.
Like if that's all you work on, think about, talk with your friends, you don't really have
And then you
anything
come home
else.
and you talk about that with
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Like, is that all you have going on in there? Like,
Okay.
Upstairs.
Okay, I could see that. All right. So
but if it's just like a normal, like, like my dad was in the Knights of Columbus. He got his thing, he comes home, and it's fine.
You got to
Oh,
turn
your
it.
dad
You
was
got,
in the- Wait, your dad was Knights of Columbus?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay.
Really? He's never told me that. I talked to your
Really,
father a
was
lot.
he?
Yeah.
you have to like turn it off when you get home.
Really? That's interesting. Okay. Did he ever? Okay, the chapeau that was here for the other recording. Did that look a little familiar?
Yes, it did, but
It was purple. Right? I'm not being.
I don't know.
I'm not being.
Now maybe
a
now
smartass.
that you got me
No,
thinking, maybe
but-
he wasn't in it. We were just always there.
Yoshi's over here looking at one.
I don't
Okay.
remember.
Hell yeah, I am.
I mean,
I didn't know there was a Yoshi onesie.
Yes,
I,
they
I
never-
think
They
I,
have
I
so
might
many,
need,
it's ridiculous.
I think I might need that.
But I know he went to meetings. So
Okay. Well,
Does it have a
that's-
butt zipper? Look at the pictures.
No, I don't think it does.
Your brother never.
I'm just trying to
told
find
me.
a size.
Your brother never mentioned that, and your father never mentioned that. So I thought that's. And did you ever notice that he was gone? And he'd come back.
My
dressed
parents
up or
did their
something?
stuff. No, I don't. See, he never did that. So maybe he wasn't in it, but he was involved in something.
Okay. All right, that's odd. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, time is important. Now, spending time together and doing. I don't know, since you guys really don't know too much about Freemasonry, how do you feel about like going to dinners and stuff like that? Because Freemasonry
fine.
offers dinners for their ladies and stuff. Is that
I mean,
like
this is like
dressing up
your
and stuff
club,
like
your
that?
group. As long as we're involved,
Right, and a part of it, yeah.
Is the family, and you're involved.
I mean, I
then,
love dressing up.
Yeah, for sure.
I
you
have
like
shit
going
that
places.
I haven't worn for years
Absolutely.
in my closet.
Hi, date over here.
Right.
I mean, because did the wives like going out to the dinners and stuff? 'Cause
Yeah.
sometimes it doesn't seem like some wives
No,
do.
yeah, like we've, me and Kim have gone to a couple of we went to the Grand Masters dinner. We've gone to
The GM?
Yeah, we've gone to that. I mean, we've gone to more dinners for Grotto
Yeah.
than like Blue Lodge or York Rite or whatever. Yeah, even Blue Lodge. Actually, now that I think of it, we've done more outings with Grotto. But then again, our Grotto does more outings than our Blue Lodge.
Right.
And our grotto invites our ladies
Yeah.
more to
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
You know, and for me, like, yeah, it's the same thing. Like the grotto, like me, Amanda and I have been like done with like a lot of grotto stuff, and I think it helps for at least for her that she was in a sorority as well too in college, so she kind of knows about like the fraternity life and stuff like that. So I mean, like it kind of eased in for when I started dating her and all that. So, but yeah, no, it's I think if anything, really, it's just more communication with your significant other. Be like, okay, hey, hey, babe, like, I know I got to go out this Monday, but you know what? I'm spending all my time with you on Tuesday. It's just really just communication, and I think that's what really lacks in a lot of relationships, and even just in general.
Communication.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree.
Communication's very big, obviously.
It's the best
No,
key
dude,
to
yeah.
any
And you know what?
relationship.
Sometimes, like honestly, you
ever,
don't even
really,
need to
I
have.
mean.
You don't even need to talk to have like communication. If you're willing to sit down with somebody and just be there with somebody for like 2-3 hours and like watch some stupid shit that they're into,
Yeah.
then it needs to be
Yeah,
reciprocated.
I mean, if anything, it's like also learning like their love language.
Yeah,
because like
absolutely.
for my wife and I, we could be literally sitting on the same because we have a huge ass couch. We could be sitting on the same couch, not talking to each other, just being on our phones. But we love it just because like we're
Right.
at least in the same like vicinity. Of each other.
and like if she touches your leg with her foot, then you're like,
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
right,
There's
just
there's
stupid
still
little
that. Yeah,
things like
stupid
that.
little things like that.
Yeah.
That the contact
Yeah.
that you make, and the whole day can be nothing but silence.
Yeah.
But just that.
just like, hey.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
touch.
Like the little foot
Yep.
on the leg,
Yep.
or
Yep.
she's on your lap,
Yep.
you're on your phone, she's
Yep.
on her phone.
Yep.
Like you guys can sit there and not say a damn word and be completely fine.
Yeah, and,
Like,
and-
that's what the big key is like
is communicate and
people
really
get
just
like pissed off about stupid shit like that.
yeah, just communicate of like I guess like if anything what my expectations are and be like, okay, babe, like what's your expectations?
Right.
Right.
I mean, and that needs to be established. Like the communication, like expectation part needs to be established before
Right.
you become like serious.
Well, yeah, you got to do the boundaries and all that.
Right.
Right.
But I mean, you're always learning something new every single day about your SO.
Oh yeah.
Every single
Oh,
day.
of course.
Like you can
And
get
you
married
should.
and be like,
You should every day.
well, now I'm
you
married,
know.
it's fine. And I'm going to go about this routine that I've been doing for the last 30 years without thinking that, you know what, today I'm going to put this bar of soap in the shower because this is my SO's favorite bar of soap. Or I'm going to make sure my SO's favorite towel is washed because that's what he likes or she likes to get
Oh, yeah,
out of the
it's those
shower
little
with. It's just
things.
stupid little things like
Yep.
that like make like a
It's working.
huge difference.
It's working every day to pretty much make them fall in love with you again.
Exactly.
Yep.
And that's what a lot of people don't get
They
nowadays.
don't. They just want it to be like themselves, instant gratification.
Exactly.
Just now
Exactly.
and
Honestly, for
Get
a
out
guy
there
like
and
me
date.
trying to do the right thing in Freemasonry and stuff,
But it's hard
to maneuver
because-
through all this crap just doesn't seem worth it to me.
Right.
Well-
Well, I mean,
don't go out searching. Just
let
live
that
your
person
life.
come to you.
Honestly, dude,
Yeah.
that's a really
You
that
really
is-
honestly have
that's
to have that
probably the
person
best
come to
thing
is
you.
I've
that
heard
the-
all
is
night
that the
right
new-
now.
new
Is-
dating?
You are, honestly.
It's like,
It is, it
seriously,
is.
It's
Yeah.
just you got to hang
Well,
back
how do
and
they
let
come
it
to
come
me?
you.
Because
Yeah,
Carlos-
You
You
have
do
to be
your
patient.
thing.
It could
Do
be
your
1
thing.
year. It could be
Do
10 years.
dude, yeah.
It could be 15 years. But you'll find that person that just fucking clicks
You're
with
gonna-
you.
and then you're
Like
gonna-
if that person like goes through, like, if you guys have the same trauma, or at least kind of same trauma from your past, you guys can bond over that.
It's true.
Something.
And it's
yeah.
shitty. It's shitty to say that. But honestly,
yeah, I
like if
guess-
you're willing to
yeah, I don't
listen to
think
somebody
about
else's trauma and vice versa, like if you're telling me your trauma, I'm going to have to listen to you. I can't be selfish and just like unload my trauma onto you and put that on you.
Honey,
Like that's something.
The worshipful master made me sit in the senior deacon's chair, and I had to, do all
What's
this work
happening
and
right
stuff.
I think your trauma would be, holy shit, I got eaten by a cat.
Meow.
A few moments later.
But it was the scariest thing ever.
Wow.
Fun times, wasn't it? So
Yeah.
Next,
But you know what?
next time
Honestly,
you know,
on a fun
you
note,
just go.
on a fun, different note, now that is like kind of in the past, Cassidy and I have been playing like Find the Blood Trail.
Oh my goodness.
Well, because it was so dark that one night when you came down.
Yeah.
That, like 2 days later, you guys found the blood trail on the railing.
Yeah.
I found blood on the siding next to this like sliding door.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. I mean, you think you cleaned it all up, but you don't. Like it was
That
intense.
stuff gets everywhere.
Right? Shame. Shame.
All right.
Oh,
Well,
wow. That's
But honestly, like, had I not been watching a horror movie, probably would have been quicker to the action.
probably. Well, at least I hope so. So, anyways. All right. Well, you know what? We're not really doing shout out and shouts out. We don't have shots, but
We can cheers to somebody.
yeah,
something.
I'm gonna do shouts out to all the brothers out there who are trying to look for love and just can't find it because they're too busy.
Because
with
people
Freemasonry.
fucking suck.
Cheers to our wives.
cheers to our wives.
Cheers to our wives.
There you go.
All right, everyone. So that's all the time we have. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. We're on Facebook, Instagram, all that fun stuff. You can follow Niki at
NikiNack1 on TikTok.
and
We'll just put our description, the TikTok description in the description.
yeah, we'll also put it in the prescription.
Yeah, put it in there.
And our prescription
Script your shit.
Put it in the bag.
to watch her. And Nicole is going to be doing her own podcast, so some of your lady friends might be interested, or some of you guys, and that is going to be called
Dysfunctional fuck-ups.
So watch out for dysfunctional fuck-ups. So
Be great.
everyone, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you soon. Take care.
Have a beautiful time.